12,010 pounds. This is a Montana 3120 rear living here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. But that's only part of what this video is about. This is not going to be one of my normal video tours. We've already got some severely in-depth footage of a 3120 Montana on hand. So why am I out here recording this one? Well, this is a mid-season revision with Montana's 20th anniversary package applied to it. So let me be the first to say, happy birthday, Montana. 20 years, and the last 17 years, they've been the #1 selling luxury fifth wheel. In the last couple of years in a row, they've been the #1 selling fifth wheel overall in the entire marketplace. Now, very little has really changed. It's really just a little bit of frosting and stuff, but it's some really fun stuff that I think you're going to enjoy as we go through. So once again, this is not going to be one of my full top to bottom, inside and out, tip to tail walkthrough video tours and reviews. This is really just going to be a quick gloss over of this floor plan in a non-legacy edition, a more standard package, as well as focusing on the 20th anniversary items. Now, there's a few things here. Actually, what's funny is, if you try looking up the 20th anniversary package on Keystone's own website right now, you won't find it. This RV is so new at the time of this filming, there's not even details about the package out there yet. That's how quick and how far ahead of the curve we are here sometimes at Haylett RV. So, a real quick gloss over on the floor plan. But what they've done is they've made this a big giant kitchen entertainment slide over here, which allows for just a huge wraparound of windows on the door side. And once again, if you are looking for more in-depth information on this floor plan specifically, definitely take at the end of this video, basically there's going to be a little pop-up on the screen that you can click on to get a full in-depth tour on this one. So what's going on with the 20th anniversary package? There's a couple little things, like they've kind of just touched up some window treatments. You can see a couple little ceiling light fixture accents, LED accent lighting up there. There's also a nice little touch. There's some accent lighting under the kitchen countertop now, which is actually an area that I kind of felt was a little bit dark and missing in extra light last year. Very little back here has changed, although they have kind of just touched up and revised the shape and character of the entertainment center over here, and I think that's just a general mid-season review. One of the things I often do a poor job of, I want to make sure I zero in on here, is what's behind the magic glass panel. And that is your, Bluetooth DVD stereo system, but I love how there's this big wide open chunk of real estate here begging you for Blu-ray players and satellites or anything else that you feel like putting in there. As we twist back around, once again, you're not going to see a great deal of revisions compared to previously, just a few little accent features updated as part of the package. There's a few more things outside that we'll talk about as well. Moving forward here, a little bit more of that accent lighting below the countertop level right there. Once again, just helps brighten up the interior, but it's also very cool for night lighting, which is one of the reasons why they also have these motion-sensitive lights down here, so that as we draw near the stairs, boom, they kick themselves right on, so that you also don't have a bright light by the door collecting bugs when you're not there. Now, one thing that you're going to see on the side on the awning arm is this handy little power rail, and you're going to be like, well, what is that? Well, there's all sorts of different accessories that you can hook into these things, but it comes with a pair of these big LED lights, these very bright, well, I guess they're not big, they're small, but they give you some nice big lighting that you can spotlight and point around your campsite for some extra bullseye targeted lighting on the basically off the campsite awning arm, and you'll see that rail mount as we step outside. So just kind of panning around the living area again before we go upstairs here. Now, we still have the double whisper ducted air. There's still a light and dark interior decor, Nothing that makes Montana has really changed. We still have that multi-person dining desk with the dual extensions plus the leaf there that, once again, you can see in full detail in the following video tour. And just a quick little glance at the updated window fixtures here that we have going on. Now, the bathroom doesn't look like it's really been touched whatsoever. So let's step up here, give you just a quick walkthrough while we're standing here. We got the bigger Max Air vent fan above. We've got our linen cabinet over here in the corner. Still have the melts in your mouth, not in your hand sort of interesting hinge door, so you don't have to go backwards down the steps. Still have the one-piece seamless molded countertop here in the bathroom. And by the way, this door is just in shipping position. You can leave it to that side for easy entry and exit when you reach your destination, although this does make it easier to see that you do have that stool down there, that little built-in corner seat. Now, up here in the bedroom, There is a couple little revisions that I have noticed. You still have the ability to put your nice king bed in here with, and again, they're still doing side stands in the slide with power outlets in the slide out, not beside the slide out. And that's one of the best arrangements I've ever seen right there. But two things. They revised the front closet a little bit. And if you've been a frequent Montana watcher, you're going to notice that the shoe garage, or shoe hanger, if you will, has kind of been shifted over. And what they've included here is actually very nice and handy, is a centrally located laundry hamper. So it gives you a better place to store yesterday's clothes today. And that's something that a lot of RVs don't address very well. Actually, old RVs with that split bedroom, bathroom, master suite, they used to have like a laundry hamper built into the floor very often. Now they've revised their entertainment hutch up here. What I like about it is the TV used to sit flat against the wall, and they angled it backwards so that it's a lot easier viewing, and it's going to give you less neck stress. You may not have even realized it, but when the TV is flat on the wall, what people are inclined to do is crane their neck forward. Even though their eyes don't move, they do that to try to naturally, organically compensate for the angle of the fixture. And you don't have that here. So we're still stackable washer dryer prepped. You can see that those fold-away guest chairs can store under the closet. They can store under the bed, wherever you want. We've got a larger dresser here. I like 6 drawers instead of 4 like you normally find in most things. But once again, nothing great is really changing with the 20th anniversary edition. It's just a couple nice little pieces of frosting that basically they're just throwing in because happy birthday them, and you're getting the benefit. Now back outside here at a glance, it's the Montana you've always known and loved. The Montana that's, become the #1 selling fifth wheel out there for many, many years. There's just, like I said, a few little touches they've applied to this. The most obvious of which is just the fact that under the name Montana, it now says 20th anniversary edition, so that kind of gives you an idea what you're looking at there. I'm gonna, like I said, just make a very fast walk around the exterior of this thing, and then at the end of the video is a very full in-depth tour of this is what a Montana is right here. And then the next video is going to show you everything that a Montana could be. It will include legacy, it will include generator, it will include solar. And the reason that we have that footage is the 3120 Montana that we're looking at is actually the exact same RV that Mr. Haylett, our owner, actually enjoys himself. So, we have access to all kinds of different RVs here at Haylett RV, and our ownership, he could pick and choose anything he wants. This is the RV he chooses to spend his time in. And I think that says a lot when people actually use the things that they represent. I think that says a lot more than folks who just peddle this stuff on a day-to-day basis. I've always been surprised how often people will come in and look at an RV and I say, okay, the other place you were shopping, that salesperson, what kind of RV do they use? And they go, well, they didn't. The guy said, well, I don't really camp. Well, why not? It's so much fun. So this is that little utility accessory power rail right here. So when you slide the accessories in here, because basically these little caps come off and you slide it in, and they go in and they twist lock. Pardon me, that's the old style I was talking about. Pardon me. Anyway, it will make a connection that activates power in here. So like you can have lights, I believe there are little fan additions and upgrades. There's all sorts of accessories that you can put on these things and these little power channels right here. It's nothing major. It's simple, it's fun, it's easy. Now what's cool is it's very multifunctional whether the awning is open or closed. And I think that's why they put this on the slide face awning instead of the main awning. If it was on the main awning, you could never reach this stuff. But on the slide face awning, because the arms are down so much lower, whether it's closed and I want to twist those lights around, or if it's open, I can still reach those beams and be able to activate everything. So, like I said, nothing major. No, like, oh my gosh, you can't buy another Montana until you see this thing sort of things. Just nice little touches. So once again, simple. Happy birthday, Montana. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And right about now, you should be able to click on the pop-up on the screen and enjoy a very full, in-depth tour on a 3120 Montana. Have a great day.